you know, they're just expected. And so PG, he rose the occasion last year.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, roaming the paint. Loss to the Lakers.
Number 20. At the line for LA. At the free throw line, Nicholas Batum. Shooting 1.
Pass to Oladipo. That one's good. This game is all even.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Leonard outside. Now here's George. Jackson outside. Over Oladipo. And there's Jackson on the assist by George.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
And that one is hammered home.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Leonard for three. Drains the triple. Leonard's got 5 now.
Not only is Leonard accurate from 3, he has the soft touch.
Well, Candace, you got in well over a decade in the WNBA. I want to know how the mental aspect of the game helps to compensate for any loss of athleticism, let's just say.
Man, BA, loss of athleticism? Man, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm seasoned. That's what I call myself, a seasoned vet. But, you know, honestly, I think it is. The game slows down as you get older. And it doesn't just slow down for you. You can control the game. And change of speed is important. It doesn't matter how unathletic you get.
And he gets that one.
Bringing the intensity on the glass. If Paul George is out there, he's going to give it his all.
Oladipo against Jackson. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal
Such a physical player. Kawhi doesn't back down when he's in the lane. Forces him to foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Leonard for a free throw.
And Leonard drops them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Outside Butler. Outside Butler. Over Leonard. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
You don't always have to force your way to the rim. That time, Jimmy takes what the defense allows.
Here's George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Pass to Lights Out. Back to Oladipo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oladipo against Jackson. It's George on the wing. Back to Jackson. Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game That took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo to the paint. And it's Butler with the jam.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
George, right side. He can't get it to go. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Butler on the wing. It's rebounded by George.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Leonard with the ball. He's against Tucker. George outside. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, I'm doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Pass to lights out. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
He's just too quick to the cup. No. Near him to get postered.
The Clippers trail. The Clippers call timeout. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Miami. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Morris comes in for Tucker. Strus, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero in for Oladipo. Pass to man. And here's Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. The shot comes out. The Heat have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give them?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you've shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making a repetitive motion.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z. Same verse every time.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
That's for another game.
Here's lights out. And the three-pointer goes. Game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pass to lights out. Here's Strus. Takes a three. He drops it from range.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one.
Foul, charge to Miami. Number 20. That's his
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Bledsoe against Hero. Now here's Bledsoe. Not a lot of room. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That's a great understanding of the pick and roll. Bledsoe has terrific instincts when it comes to that play.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's lights out. Well, Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before. But growing up, was there a player or players who you patterned your game after?
Well, honestly, and C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those two.
Nice. To the inside. Here's lights out. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Kennard can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Here's Strus, averaging around 5 points a game.
Up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Bledsoe outside. 4-3. And it's Miami with a rebound. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Here's Bledsoe. Can't get it to drop. The Heat go the other way with it. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the three ball.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Into the Heat, Umer Yurtseven.
And so it's the Miami Heat. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And after not always meshing with his previous teams, Jimmy Butler sure seems happy to be.
I'm so fortunate to be able to.
Well, I tell you, Grant, Butler's so driven.
I mean, uncompromising. He found a team that trusted him enough to make him the foundation.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Clippers starting second. Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see. And so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Lights out. Kennard with the rebound. Los Angeles shooting a solid 47%. Pass to man. Back to Kennard. And it's Bledsoe on the drive. Can't hit from in close. Well, the Heat's shooting at a very efficient 67%. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Lowry outside. It's blocked. And here's Bledsoe, averaging around 6 a game. Over Lowry. That one a little long.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Lights Out. Releases. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 13.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Bledsoe, and Miami with a change here too. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Strus.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Clippers, Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac, and Leonard subbed in for Mann. We'll go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Ibaka. Mann comes in for Leonard. Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Bledsoe in for Jackson. All right, Candace, you grew up on video games. Tell me what it means to you to be the first female basketball player on an NBA 2K cover.
You know, I think growing up, you dream of having your jersey, you dream of having your own shoe, and you dream of being on the cover of NBA 2K. Honestly, this is a dream come true. I think the kid in me is so excited. I know I'm the first, but I hope I'm the first of many, many more women to come.
Certainly a trailblazer. Kennard against Hero. It's not going to go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Zubac. Now Bledsoe. Checked by Tucker. Here's Zubac. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
What vision from Bledsoe. A point who can score it and dish it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Morris, he's checked in for Miami. Guarded by Morris to the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Bledsoe for 3. And they recover it. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Morris down low. It's hauled in by the Clippers. All right, thanks to our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, we're glad you could drop by and share your takes with us.
Anytime, VA, anytime.
Well, it's always interesting to hear from a great announcer who also is a great player.
It doesn't always translate that way, but Candace is a special, special talent, and she puts in the work.
The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. They get it back. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Zubac has got 8.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Strus. Pass the Lights Out. Fires the 3. And Bledsoe pulls it down. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The drive-by man. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Heat shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate. Here's lights out, and he gets the bucket. He's got 15.
Continuing to stoke the fire. His shot making has...
Still a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Heat out in front, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were...
In for the Heat.
Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's lights out in at the 2. That gives him the lead. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
For 3, Lowry. He buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 2.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Zubac finds George. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Pass to lights out. Back to Butler. Butler double team. Now here's Adebayo. From about 19, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
15 foul. At the line for the Heat,
and he drops the first. A different look for Miami. Strus comes in for Butler, and it's Hero in for Lowry. And that's good as he hits both shots. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Bledsoe against Hero. Up top, Zubac. Pass to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bledsoe's got 6 points.
You don't see guards with Bledsoe's strength too often. Part of what makes him so unique.
Here's lights out. He's got 15. Hero outside. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
Pass to George. It's stolen away. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Ball's going up the court. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got his 2nd bucket of the night. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Kept alive. Had a missed layup. Miami's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Here's lights out. He's guarded by Zubac. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Bledsoe, pass to George. Back to Bledsoe. Can they get it? And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. And now an 8-point Miami lead.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And the Clippers call time here.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
He's checked in for Bledsoe. Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Morris comes in for Adebayo. Inside. Now here's Kennard, guarded closely. Trying to get back on track, and he sinks the layup. Head coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Going inside, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for the Heat, number 20, shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Good on both. Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Kennard. Shot clock at 5. Gets the 3-ball to go. Kennard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their 3-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Hero outside. Pass to Lights Out. Here's Strus. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Kennard finds George. Back to Kennard. And here's Zubac. Pass to George. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Hero outside. Here's Lights Out. Defended by Kennard. Here's Lights Out. And again, the Heat missing.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
40 seconds left in the third. Pass to Zubac. Hero against George. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Hero against George. To the paint. Hero outside. 10 feet away. Count that one.
Tyler Hero.
Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
Beautiful form on that jump shot. When Tyler Hero puts it up, it just looks like it's going in.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Heat out in front, up 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. Terrence Mann is out there with Reggie Jackson, and it's Zubats in at center. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Unloads from 13, and it's blocked by Dedmon. To the middle. Hero outside, to the right side. Pass to Lights Out. Back to Dedmon. Kicks it to Hero. Over Leonard. Hero, no good.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Oladipo against Jackson. Now here's Leonard. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
And that was a great replay.
Substitution on the court.
Adebayo finds Lowry. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Ibaka. George left side. Drops it in from 14 feet away. George has got 13 in the second half.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
Over to the left wing. The 3. Oh, swiped away. Here's Lights Out. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Now George. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry outside. The drive by Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 7 assists in the game.
The confidence of Jimmy. Feels like he can drive to the rim whenever he wants.
Driving inside. Here's George. The shot that time not on target. And Miami the other way now. Here's Lights Out. Leonard defending. Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
George against Lowry. Here's Batum. Five to shoot. Pass to Leonard. Goes up on the baseline. And it's Miami with a rebound. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Butler. minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's lights out. Oh, Leonard with the block.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
And it's good. 2 points.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Heat.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
We've come to expect big... So it's the Heat winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Nice job on the offensive end tonight. Was there anything you saw from defense earlier in this one that you knew you could take advantage of?
Well, they played true to the scouting report, so I've got to thank the scouts and the coaching staff for getting us prepared for this one.
Well, can you go into some specifics about what you were able to take advantage of?
You guys have the tape.
Come on, MP. Can you give us something?
Okay, well, we'll play those guys again, so I'm not trying to give away our secrets, but we're a prepared group. We watch the film, we talk, and we have different ideas for how to approach each game, so you saw a lot of that out there tonight.